the movie Malcolm X, his ex-model wife, Iman's troubles in her home country of Somalia, and how racism sometimes wears a dress. Let's join in the conversation.
We also understand, Spencer, that this was a business deal. There was no way that he was going to be able to put the real Malcolm X story on the screen and expect white folks to go see it. And it just really, man, it gets my dander up to hear black folks see how successful this brother has done. This has never been done before. What Spike Lee is doing. They didn't take it upon themselves to do it. Spike Lee decided that this is something that he wanted to get this story on the screen, and I found the story to be very educational and enlightening for every man and woman, and all people should go to see it, both black and white. Spencer?
One of the things that is played, this is why I said it's important that we understand the process, because see, the slavery process have us thinking negatively about everything that another black man will do or a black person can do, because the fact that it's ingrained in our soul to be this way. And now there was nothing erroneous or nothing bad about that movie. That movie was totally in perspective as far as Malcolm's life is concerned. And I go out and commend Spike because the fact that not only that, but when they snatched the rug from under him as far as finance is concerned, he went out and he asked other black celebrities, look, what's up with that? You stay alone here, help me with this movie. And he got it made, and it's doing real well. But I tell you, must say this, Al, one of the things that we're faced here with in the Detroit area is that they are giving us tickets to Home Alone when you go pick up a Malcolm X ticket to go to the theater. So they're switching the tickets around, so you're wondering why. And then people wonder, well, why is Malcolm X #1 in the box office? It's because they're selling someone else's movie under the Malcolm X guide. They cut you one way or the other. So the theater owners have decided that they will, slap a little penalty on Spike for doing such a good job that they will. You can go see Malcolm, but you will have a ticket stub with the Home Alone or some other silly movie in your hand.
Spencer,
Many ways to get there.
and man, hey man, this is their game, and nobody plays it better than them, Spencer.
It's the master of the game. That's it.
But you have to wonder why a movie like Bodyguard would outdraw a Malcolm X film with Whitney Houston and of course my man, he's a superstar. But let me tell you what the critic said first, Spencer. He said, that the movie is okay. And please, Whitney Houston, do not give up your night job. I think that right there tells you about it all. But this movie is outgrossing the X movie.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but I think that what is happening here, there's a cohesive sabotaging of this Malcolm X. And so now you have a movie like that, which is perpetrating, if you make it to the top as a black female, then your dream is to then get a white male. And then you have been successful in America. And, my ex-wife is a living example of that.
Yeah, in fact, your wife is a Somalian, and a lot of things are going on across the country. Tell us a little about that, Spencer. And
my ex-wife is Iman, and of course she's married to David Bush. And but the thing about this is that she just came back from Somalia. In fact, she's here in Detroit. We spent some time last night. We have a 14-year-old daughter, and they are across town now, mending and getting better with themselves. But after talking with her, not only last night, but before as well, we were going through this Somalian situation. And it's kind of bad because you have a lot of young people guided by some older people, and also those older people are guided by the Arab nations, you see. So therefore, when you have the starving of young and old as well there in Somalia, you're also going to have to look down to the Sudan, all up and through there, because the Arab influence is just the same way that they got North Africa, which is Iran, Iraq, all through there. It's the same thing that they're trying to do with Somalia. So eventually it'll be everybody speaks their language there now already. So I can see a lot of potential giving set up in this thing, and I don't see the Arab countries going out and wanting to be involved in this peacekeeping force when everybody came to their aid and earlier. And I don't see the African countries coming together and trying to deal with the peacekeeping force another black soldier who has went away to Vietnam, been away and come back home and can't even get time of day when he finished up with his wars. Now he's over to protect somebody of his own. And then he's got the beam down on him. And it's just like it was when the Desert Storm. And a lot of folks came back from the army saying, well, doggone it, I didn't know that there was all those blacks there. And with Saddam Hussein. You know, even though the man was mad, I mean, but there was a lot of black Africans there. So they beat down, and you got a 10-year-old or 12-year-old in your sight. Are you supposed to kill this young brother? And we're doing this right here in the city of Detroit, in Washington, every place else. So we're looking at a total genocide of our people. We have to be very careful, and AIDS is one of the components of that as well.
Spencer,
That makes it big, you know.
yeah. Before I know you interrupt to get out, Spencer, one thing I want to ask you too: is there any difference from the statement that our campaigners made on the Nightline with Ted Koppel, any difference from what Jimmy the Greek had to say about black athletes and what Marge Schott of the Cincinnati, who's the owner of the Cincinnati Reds, has said about black Jews and Asians? What's the difference there, Spencer?
Well, the big difference, of course, she's Marge Schott, and she's a lady.
She's a white lady. A minority, Spencer. I tell you, man, I tell you,
It means that you're not part of that system, you know.
and Spencer, I was looking at the committee that they had. They got 4 people on this committee that's taking a look at what's going on with Marge Schott, and they're going to decide or recommend to the owners what should be done with Marge Schott. And they got I don't see any blacks on the committee. They got Bill White and three other whites, and so we got 4 whites on the committee.
There you are.
Hey, Spencer.
Bill White is a brother, but he's a white brother.
That's what I'm trying to say, Spencer. And you made it loud and clear. Spencer, thanks so much for taking time out to be here on Inside Sports. And the book hits the newsstands. You know, I'm looking forward to get a copy of it, and I want to do a review with you here on Inside Sports, man, and keep on doing the great things that you're doing in Detroit. And man, love you, and keep on and give everybody my best up there, Spencer.
And God bless you too, brother.
All right.